Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of How to Punish, and where we're looking at Kitana today. Kitana's a bit of an odd character. Outside of Samij, I don't think I've seen a single person play her at a competitive level. Kitana Prime plays Jade, so you know that should tell you how people consider her when it comes to like tier lists and stuff. If the guy who's called Kitana doesn't play Kitana, she's got a few good tools and she seems like she can do certain stuff okay, but I just feel like the amount of effort that you have to put in with the character sort of outweighs playing her. But then I've played against some good, like Nuclear Davey, who's a friend of the channel. He has a decent katana, and I have lost to a bunch of katanas online because playing as Geras, she does have a few things that make her quite dangerous. But yeah, let's just get into it and we can just take a look at, you know, what makes Kitana Kitana, right? So, look at our normal moves, as always. So you've got, let me just put all. Standing 1, 8 frames, -4. Back 1, -4. Yeah, -4, they're both -4. Down 1 is 9 frames, -7. People write, has down 3 is much better, but we'll get to that in a second. You got standing 2, +1, but that's a high. Back 2, you'll be seeing this a lot against katanas, because katanas, this is like their main BMB combo starter. It's back 2, which is 0 on blocks, that's safe. Back 2. Forward 2, -4. Down 2 is an uppercut, 10 frames, which is -9. Standing 3 is a high, -5. Back 3, this is a good low. She confirms into that string, but it's her only main combo low star as far as I'm aware. It's -3. Can she hit confirm into this? She can. So, not that I ever see that, but she can hit confirm off her back 3, so be careful. Heel poke. That's what I was talking about, a down 3. So her down 3 basically takes the place of her down 1 as her best. It's like Shang Tsung. So -6, so it's safe, and 7 frame startup. So they'll do this after, so if you block this, they'll probably go for a down 3 or something as a poke just to keep you out. But yeah, that's her best down poke button. And then she's got standing 4. Which is a high, +1. A sweep. Range is a bit rubbish. I mean, it's really rubbish. Look at that. I'm standing right next to the guy. I mean, the range in all of our normals is a bit whack. Look. This is how close I'm standing to him. Wow, nothing hits from this far away. That's really bad. But yeah, -8, that's unsafe. But, I mean, probably not going to be able to punish it. And then down 4 is a reasonable range, but also -8, but usually down poke wise they'll be looking to get you with their down 3. So yeah, I mean, bunch of reasonable buttons. The best one's probably back 2 because it advances a little bit and it starts off a string that can lead to a combo. But yeah, her buttons, as you can see, the range on her buttons is not very good at all. That's just a normal down 2. Alright, her string. She's got loads of strings though, but the thing is, I don't know how many of these are actually practical, because when you actually fight a katana online, you know, they don't really tend to do most of these. But so you got 1, 2, -5, 1, 2 down, which is a low, -6. I think a lot of her strings are safe at least. Back 1, 3. -5, back 1, 3, 1. It's -1, but it looks like there's a gap there. Let's see if we can flawless block that. Oh. You can't interrupt it. Yes. Okay. So if you get the read, you can flawless block it. But it is safe on block. -1. That is really safe. Then you got back 1-4. -7. That's -4. But if she hits you with that on a counter, I believe it's a crushing blow. Yeah, so this is one of her main crushing blow counter hits, sort of like Raiden's 1-2-1. It doesn't lead into anything, but it does about 300 damage, so be careful. But if she just stops it here at that, the back 1-4, that is actually -7. So you can get, if you've got a 7 frame standing or a 7 frame low, you can get a punish on it if you're ready. But again, be careful, because if you're too late or you press something too slow, you're going to catch the 2 at the end and get crushing blow counter hit. 2-1. High mid. -7. -6. I mean, I don't. That's 2-1, 2-2-2. You have to properly commit to that string. You can't just. You have to proper tap it out. Yeah, again, outside of a combo ender, I've never really seen that used in like a normal in neutral. Can't even do the next one. Noble Assault. Wow. Okay, so I've never actually seen that combo before. It looks cool though, but it's -7, so it's unsafe. So if you randomly get somebody randomly does that to you, it's -7. That looks super cool, but yeah, -7. I've never ever seen that string before in my life, so I wouldn't be too worried about getting hit by that. Back. So this is her main bread and butter combo starter, right? So it's mid. So she has to commit to the whole thing, so she can't stop it early. It's the whole thing is -5, but so it's mid, low, mid. All right. So be very careful. If she does the string to you, you have to block low on the second hit, and then you can keep blocking low. But then you have to be careful, because if we look at it, let me just get the rest of these. She's got so many strings, and I don't know how many of these are actually used. So this is back. That's that, right? -5. She also has another weird. Ah, okay. I mean, that last hit whiffed as well, so don't worry about that. Back 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3. Literally, again, never seen that string before in my life. But you have to be careful, because she can finish this string off. So this is mid, low, mid, right? So you have to block low. But on the last hit, she can make it so she does down 2 on the end. Which is -7, which is unsafe. But it's an overhead. So if you're blocking low, basically, if you're blocking low after you've blocked the second hit, and you're still blocking low after that mid, if you keep blocking low and she does that last bit, which is an overhead, she gets a crushing blow off it. She doesn't get any big damage, but it does do a lot of damage because, you know, it's a crushing blow. So be careful. If the last hit of that string, if she put, she's never going to do the 4-3, the 3-4-3. But if she does do the down 2, remember, block it high, because if you don't block it high, she's going to get a crushing blow. Forward 2-2-2, -12, super punishable. That's the thing with Kitana as well, is that you can't just do forward 2-2. You have to do forward 2-2-2. So she's committing on everything she does, really. Forward 2-3-4. Yeah, that last hit is an overhead. So be careful, -7. That's also technically unsafe. So if you've got a 7 frame down 1, you can probably tag her if she's going to press a button afterwards. Hey, Martin Luther God. Nothing much, man. I've just been getting starched by Yo Video Games all day. I'm recording this on my stream, by the way, so if you see me randomly talking to people, it's because I'm recording it on my stream. Oh yeah, I've just been getting starched by Video Games Yo all day. And now I'm just recording a How to Punish Kitana. How's your weekend been, my friend? So yeah, forward 3-4. 4 is an overhead, so block that last bit high. And 3-2. -6. I've never seen that before, but if he does that, that's 3-2-1-2. That's -12. The thing with, at least with her strings, it doesn't look like there's many gaps. So, I mean, we did see that one that we flawless blocked, but This one. Nice. What's this one? Oh no, it's back one. Yeah, that one you can flawless block, but everything else, it seems to be pretty tight. There doesn't seem to be many gaps to flawless block. This is back 3-4, -7, this is safe, low mid. Can you flawless block that? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, you can. So yeah. If you think she's going to go for the forward 3-4, you can actually flawless block it. Nice. Did you manage to play any more Mortal Kombat? So yeah, back 3-4 is -7, but you can flawless block the 4, so be ready for that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all her special moves. So, you see it's a bit weird. She has to commit to everything. She's got a nice little mix of lows and mids. I think maybe more so than a lot of characters, which if you're not used to it, can give you some grief. And there's not many gaps in her strings as well, so there's not a lot of punishable ones. And they're mostly all safe. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, -5, I mean, -7, -5, -7, -7, -6... -7, -5. So they're all -1. They're all like barely punishable or safe. But it just seems like you have to commit to all of them in order to get anything out of them. But yeah, so that the main ones are this one, Dark Empress, the one that is the overhead crushing blow. Be very careful about that. This one is her punish. I wonder if you can flawless block that. See, 305 damage, so. I don't think you can. No, you can't flawless block it. So be careful. You saw I actually got hit by it. So yeah, be very careful with that string. Which one was it? Which string was that? Did I miss these ones out? I must have accidentally missed these ones out. Sorry, guys. Oh no, because I'm playing as Garrus. I was like, what the hell? These are the Garrus moves. Duh. Yeah. So here we are, back in Kitana. It's like, wait, what? She doesn't have 1-1-1-1. Yeah. So this is a dangerous string because it has a counter hit. This has a dangerous string because it ends in a low, and if you're not careful, you get overhead. And then there's the other one that ends in an overhead. Which one is it? Where's the one that's an overhead? Ends in a kick. I think this one. Yeah, see, it says, that's weird, because it says mid here, but it's not a mid, it's an overhead. 4, 2, 3, 4. So that is an overhead, so you have to block that high. So yeah, those are the strings, and those are the ones you have to look out for and make sure that you punish. And then special moves. So we're going to look at the fanfare variation, because not many people play the Psy one. So she's got Fan Toss, which is a standard fireball, which you can amplify, -14. The thing is, with this, they're both high. So, you can duck both. See, they go through Garrus's head because his hitbox, because he's so tall. But if you see, you can duck both, so you don't have to worry about those. And she can throw it in the air as well, so you have to be careful when you're approaching like that. And she can do it quite low off the ground as well. But yeah, even if she's in your face, it's super duckable, so yeah, be wary of that. And it is very punishable on both are very punishable on block if she does them in your face like that. Look, minus 17 and minus 14, so just be careful. And the air one as well is punishable on block if you do it in the air, minus 18. So yeah, be very careful. That be very wary rather that you can duck them and you can punish them, so they're not terrifyingly scary. Fan lift, very rare that they'll do this to you in neutral. Usually it's her main combo extender, but if she do it on you, it's minus 18, so you can punish the heck out of it. This move is what makes Kitana a bit terrifying. So the scariest thing about Kitana, and one thing you have to learn about how to punish, Kemdarim, I wish she was better too, to be honest with you, because I was really hype about her before she came out, but then she just seems like you have to put in so much effort with her to get good. The scariest thing about Kitana is her jumping, because if you see, the arc of it is very shallow, but she falls really fast. So if she does a jumping 2 on you, she falls so quickly that it makes it really difficult to anti her. So you have to be very careful when you're anti-ing Kitana. And then another thing that makes her very scary is that she can change the arc of her jump. So say you're somebody like Garrus does a really bad down 2. If you go to jump in and then down 2 at the wrong time, hold on. Let's make him do it. So, oh. See? Oh, I'm not doing it disservicing. Wish I was like this. I wish my anti-airing was this good. But yeah, the theory is... Wow, maybe I'm giving her too much credit. But yeah, the theory there is you have to be very careful when you're jumping in, because the arc of it, you can get punished majorly for it. So her jump-ins are really scary. I mean, maybe the best thing to do is just do what the computer just did there and just mash down 2, and you'll get her eventually. But I find in my cases, when I'm playing against a good Kitana, they'll change the arc of their jump with the flutter and then completely mess up your anti-air. Oh. So yeah, be careful of this flutter, because she can just change the arc of her jump and then she gets a full combo jump in as if she's doing a normal jump in. So remember, be careful of her jump in and be careful of the flutter. Quick execution, minus 17. Again, you don't have to worry about this in neutral. She won't just finish a string with it, because it's only used because it has a crushing blow, which is done if it's in a combo of 8 or more. So it's literally only a combo ender. I don't know. Every time I try and... Somebody just said down 2 beats it clean. Every time I try and down 2 a Kitana, I just get one of these. So maybe I'm just not doing it fast enough, which is definitely a possibility. But yeah, you're only going to see this as a crushing blow ender, so you don't have to worry about that in neutral. Square wave is the butt bump. Minus 23. This is deceptive when it comes to punishing, because you think, oh, she's too far away, I can't punish. But if you've got an advancing normal, even Garrus's forward 2, I think, can punish it. If not, his forward 3 or forward 1 definitely can. So, see what I mean? It's a bit far away to punish with that, but... See, my forward 3 carries me a bit further. Oh. I wonder if you can dash and punish it. Yeah, you can dash and punish it, so don't worry about that. You have time to dash up and get a full punish. So don't think because she's a bit far away, you think, oh, maybe I can't get anything. But the recovery is 23 frames, so that's massive. So you see, I'm dashing up and getting 1-1 every time. Can I dash up and get forward 2? I can even dash up and get forward 2. So, yeah, don't worry about that. If she butt bumps you, be careful, because usually they tend to do it after a fan. So say you're, because it is a mid, if you look it's a mid. You can't see because my stupid... It's got quite a long range, and it is a mid. So what they'd like to do is they try to make you duck the fans because they're highs, and then they'll chuck that out to catch you off guard. And it does have a crushing blow attached to it as well, as if it's the full, if it's hit at max range. It's a crushing blow. Again, you don't get a combo off it, but it does do a lot of damage. Yeah, I know. I can tell just by looking at her moves, man. Her moves just seem really whack. Not whack, but she just seems to have to put in so much effort to open people up. Royal Protection, downfall 4. That is actually an energy parry, projectile parry. Sorry. So be careful if you're throwing projectiles at her. I don't know if it does. I don't think it does anything. Kemdarim, do you know if absorbing this if absorbing a projectile gives you anything? Does it give you like a damage boost or something, or is it just a parry basically? So yeah, but that absorbs projectiles. So be careful when you're throwing projectiles at her, because she can absorb it with in this spec with that parry. Oh, and the only other move is the air. She can do. Oh yeah, she can do butt bump in the air. So just be careful if you think she's gonna throw a. She's throwing these at you, and then she just does a butt bump. She can do it jumping back, so she can end up doing it quite close to the ground. Oh, it does give her a damage boost. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you guys in chat. Yeah, so it does give you a damage boost, but I don't know. It doesn't seem worth it. This is what I mean. It's like, it's a cool thing to have, but you know, it doesn't make her an offensive threat. So yeah, that's Kitana. I mean, she's a fairly cool character. Like I said, I mean, we can have a quick look at the Highborn spec, just for the sake of completion. I mean, I've only fought one actually decent Highborn, and he effed me up. But basically, this is the Melina spec. So in this instance, the only thing that's different is she doesn't get any special strings now. So she gets this stance, which has a bunch of moves. And she gets this special move, which is, I mean, if you've got somebody, the way the guy was using it on me was he would do it in the corner, so I'd block, and then he'd do like that. So, I mean, it's fair, it's an okay pressure tool, I guess. Yeah, the stance. She can cancel it at the cost of a bar. Sort of like a nomad dash, I guess. She can dive kick. Hold on, let me... Minus 22, and but she can as well. If she dive kicks, she can she can throw it. She can amplify the dive kick and throw a projectile. So be very careful. I mean, as last time, I think you can actually. I'm pretty sure you can interrupt that with an uppercut, but. Oops. Oh. See if that works. I mean, she's doing it a bit high, but let's see if we can get her to do it a bit lower off the ground. Okay, let's try that. Alright, so you can't... I mean, you can duck it and get a punish. Maybe if you're already ducking, because it's not an overhead, it's a mid. Yeah, so you can. So you can down to it. So, even if she does it on block afterwards, you can definitely punish it with down 2 every time, so... Yeah, so there's that. And then she can do... this Seeking Side, which is actually a homing move. So even if it goes behind you, once it's in, if you were to go behind her, it does actually track you. So that's okay. I mean, you can punish the heck out of it. It's plus 22 on block if you block it, but she really has to chuck that. I mean, you can punish her massively while before she's even let go of it. So, hey, Davey, was just talking about you. And then finally, she's got this, which is only -7, but this becomes her new combo ender basically. So I'll just show you what it does. So it's unsafe, but yeah, it's just a combo ender. She doesn't have fan lift anymore, so she doesn't really have a combo extender, but outside of the corner, I guess. It's sort of, I guess it's sort of like a... Oh, really? It has a crushing blow? What's the crushing blow requirement? Oh, I mean that's quite a requirement, but she can do it. Oh, that was because I held down too. So she does have a crushing blow off it, which is cool, but you have to hit with 3 Seeking Sides beforehand. Yeah, the requirement seems a bit rubbish. That's another reason why I don't think she's a super strong character, because she's got a few crushing blows that have okay requirements, but she doesn't get massive combos from them or anything like that. But yeah, so that's it for Kitana, I guess. She has a few decent strings, and I mean, not many gaps in the string, so she can keep the pressure going, especially with her jumping being so good. But yeah, if you're just aware of when you need to block low and you need to block high, there's not a lot she can do really to open you up outside of, you know, trying to get you with a down 3 into something if you're mashing.
My man!
My man! Hey, London Con! So yeah, that's all from me. That's on how to punish Kitana as well. You rarely see her side stance, but as you can see as well, a lot of it can be punished anyway. The only 2 things that she has in this. So yeah, that's how to punish Kitana. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe it if you want to see how to punish more characters. I've got a whole playlist, so just check it out. If there's any character I haven't done that you'd like to see, please check it out. Please write in the comments rather, and I'll do that next. Hit me up on Twitter at Sodium Gym. This is being recorded on my stream, which is why I'm talking to people, so check that out at Sodium Gym. Obviously you're on my YouTube. And yeah, that's be enough from me from this video. Take care everybody, and don't forget to stay safe.
My man!
My man.